Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. It is Starfire Blooms here with another pick a card reading, and in today's reading what we are going to be focusing on is what truth do you need to hear right now. So we're going to go ahead and get some messages for spirit. Selection number 1 is going to be the Lucky Jade Goldfish. Selection number 2 is going to be the Green Aventurine Frog. And selection number 3 is going to be the Amazonite Heart. How I normally select is there's usually a pile that is absolutely calling my name, or a crystal that is absolutely calling my name, and that's how I know that that is the one I should be selecting. However, not everyone is at the same level of intuition, so you might have to watch the beginning of each pile and see what resonates. Don't try to force it. If there's nothing here for you, there's nothing here for you. That's okay. And if you're feeling called to more than one pile, there might be messages in more than one pile. Remember, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave whatever doesn't. I will give you a minute here to go ahead and select your pile. As you do that, I'm just remembering that I forgot to do a nice little clearing of the space and get my incense going. So as you do your pile selection, I'm going to go ahead and find my lighter and get this incense lit. Buddha prepared. Alright, getting this energy nice and clean. Alright, that feels good. So without further ado, if I can get this in the incense holder, that is, there we go, we can get started. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the Lucky Jade Goldfish is what I meant to say there, along with this mystical sister card, congratulations and welcome to your pile. I love that we have the little fishy and we have our, I have named this the Pearl of Wisdom. So let's see. This is a brand new deck for me. I very serendipitously found it as I was in Barnes & Noble's the other day, and it was actually in my Amazon cart. So it was like really great that I found it in person and could take it home that day instead of waiting the one day Amazon would have taken to get it to me. But anyways, let's see where this mystical sister is, and why does it have a letter instead of a number? How am I supposed to find that? It's okay, I'll figure it out. Goodness, where is this in here? I'm gonna go ahead and say it's in the back. Okay, yeah, where? Oh, it's not that it has a letter, it's that I don't know how to read Times Roman numeral. Anyway, super smart. We have to go all the way to L. Sorrow Mystica, mystical sister. Just when you thought you could traverse the alchemical path by yourself, Sorrow Mystica appears. This card indicates a dear friend or sacred ally holds you in their heart at this very moment. With their support, you are able to do what you cannot do yourself. Between you exists an alchemical pact based on the ingredients of respect, honesty, and unconditional love. It's as if you've known each other for many lifetimes. You have shared an experience from which you are always bonded. This archetype may come in any gender, age, or form. One distinct characteristic of Sorrow Mystica is that they practice the art of witnessing and listening. They have no need to judge, fix, or give advice. Presence is enough. When this card appears, tend to the flame of friendship. Be a mystical sister to another. Okay, so Sacred Ally, Anima, Outreach. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna go with Tarot to get some more information here. So I feel like what I'm getting here is, for some of you, it might feel like you really are going at it alone at this moment, and what I'm getting is you're not truly alone. Is that there are people that you can ask for help, but asking for help might be something, it might be something that's so foreign to you, especially if hyper-independence is your trauma response. Asking for help might seem just like very scary, quite possibly, on top of it just being something that's outside of your comfort zone. Let's get some more information. The Emperor, okay. And the Moon, okay. Okay, so there is some sort of, I'm getting, first of all, like a sacred bond. Some sort of sacred bond between you and someone else. There's a very powerful connection here. There's a very powerful allyship, but it's like, it's kind of like you're not seeing it. You're allowing your fear to taint it, and it's like you kind of have to step into your power. Or this could be someone, if it is like a friend or something like that, that you hold in very high regard. It's like you have to realize that you are just as special, you are just as unique, you are just as talented, you are just as blessed, you are like everything that you think that makes them better than you in some way. You are also all of those things. Let's see what else, what other information can we get here? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these. And I feel like nurturing friendships is also like, the more you're lifting other people up, the more other people are going to be lifting you up, and it'll be like kind of like a snowball effect where you're both getting higher and higher and higher as you lift each other up. And one way to really help your manifestations come to fruition a lot faster is with some help. And then for some of you, there might be like a connection you're scared of, like you're kind of like, can I trust this person? Can I not trust this person? Yeah, you're having like some unnecessary fears about a connection, and you don't have to have those unnecessary fears. I'm getting that, yes, this person is in their divine energy. I'm not seeing any reason to be afraid of this person. And then also what I'm also getting is there's a lot of unseen help, a lot of unseen support, whether it is from like an actual physical person here on Earth, or whether that's from something operating behind the scenes. Like there is a greater power behind the scenes. You don't know like all of the miracles that they are working right now to bring you absolutely everything that you want, but it's like they are working so hard to make sure that everything you want is coming to you as we speak. Okay. right, so what messages do we have here? The nurturing of intuition to protect personal power. Yeah, okay. Be mindful of our energy for sure. Well, I'm gonna finish with all of the messages and then we'll get through what the message here for you is. Feelings caused by attitudes from the past about the mysteries of life, reactions resulting from the history of a major change. As a life or death issue, your feelings defend. Getting and using power, attitudes from the past about, accept. Use other people's resources, use your intuition, and let your feelings tell you how to. Okay, all right, okay. So right now what is being called for is to really tap into our own intuition right now. I feel like you're feeding yourself a lot of unnecessary fears, and you might actually this might be a fear of your own power, a fear of stepping into your own power. You might really have like a tendency to play things small, and you're making small moves, and that's what's honestly kind of what's slowing you down. Like there aren't like outside forces slowing you down. It's you not realizing your full potential and not stepping into your full potential. And it's like you have every right to defend your power. You have every right to defend your energy. Don't let anyone else step in and be like, well, that's a misuse of your power. No, stop that. Absolutely. You know which has the right to tell you how to wield your wand. That is the truth you need to hear here. If someone is overstepping boundaries, if someone is acting in nefarious ways, you have absolutely every right to do whatever you feel necessary to make sure that they are staying in their lane, that they are being put in their place, that they are respecting your boundaries, that they are respecting you as a person. And you have to defend your energy. You have to protect your peace. You have to protect your magic. You have to protect your manifestations. You have to make sure everything that you are cultivating is protected along the way. Now, that being said, you do have help in this. You are not alone in this. If there is some sort of nefarious personality floating around your life, understand that you are not the only victim of that person's bad behavior. You are not the only victim of their judgment. You are not the only victim of their ruthless and careless behavior. That they have other people, and those other people, their other victims, are also your allies, because they are also sick of this person. And I feel like spirit really is guiding you to stand up for yourself here. I feel like you really are being called. Yeah, okay. And you really are being called to step in your own power. And again, you don't understand the magnitude of that. Like, you are such a powerful being, and that's all you need to know about yourself. You are so much more powerful than whatever forces are trying to bring you down. And it's like, these people are so afraid of you that they're trying to make you afraid of you. They're trying to make you question your abilities. They're trying to make you doubt your abilities. They're trying to make you doubt your own power, because they're afraid of what you can do with it. So don't listen to them. Listen to your own intuition. Listen to what you feel is right. You know what resonates with you. You know what doesn't resonate with you. And it's also like, you might be aware of some of the abilities and powers that you have at this moment, but there's also a lot more that you aren't aware of. Like, you might be someone who is such a good manifester that you could just like think of something and it somehow magically appears materially in your world like the next day. And that's you. That's how powerful of a manifester you are. And you have other powers like this that you haven't even explored yet. And that is another message that I'm getting here. There's like an exploration. There's like a journey into yourself that Spirit really wants you to take, and Spirit is going to walk you through this and give you all of the information that you need along the way. But there are a lot of other powers that you don't even know that you have, that Spirit wants you to explore right now. And a friend, again, this could be like some sort of high priestess or some sort of figure some sort of friend in your life that knows a lot about the occult and like mystical stuff. that you can turn to for questions and guidance and help throughout all of this, or there might be someone that's going to come into your life to help guide you through this, to help you explore these talents and gifts that you have. Don't be ashamed of anything that you do to defend yourself is the message that I'm getting here. Don't be ashamed. Don't regret it. Show no mercy with whatever people need to be put back in their place. Let's get some more though. Okay, the witching hour. Favorable circumstances. Yes, when you decide to stand up for yourself, when you decide to stand in your power, when you decide to use your power to defend yourself, there are going to be a lot of favorable circumstances around this. You're going to see it happen just like that. Like if there are some people that are going around gossiping about you, if whatever the situation is that is like a drain on your energy right now, once you decide to stand up for yourself and do something about it, you're going to watch these people, like they're going to be afraid to like look at you in the eyes is what I'm getting here. The spirits, respecting spirit. Yeah. And it's like, spirit is offended for you is the other thing I'm getting here. It's like they're not just making a mockery out of you in what you do in your practices. They're like offending like the divine itself. They're offending source itself. And if you think that source isn't going to back you up on this one and be like, yes, they should be showing us some respect. Actually, let me help you out with that. Oof, girl. Coven, soul family, you have so much support in this. You have so much support in this. Once you pick on that wand to cast that spell, to put this protection around you, to make sure that these people are staying in their lane, I feel like you're going to see more friends than you even knew that you had coming forward. You're going to see some of your behind the scenes help coming forward. Pumpkin, uncaging the spirit within, thou the fertile power you hold, to taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. Oh my goodness. So it's like, I feel like when you do finally use your power to defend yourself, it's going to be so sweet. It is going to be sweeter than anything that you could possibly imagine, and spirit is like giving you the okay. They're like, don't listen to these people that say hexing or cursing is bad. Do not listen to that. Stand up for yourself. Witch, grab hold, allow the dwelling fire within belly awaken all that is. A mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots living in the alchemy of self. Embrace who you are. Because that is showing your self-respect, and that's what spirit wants for you. Embrace who you are fully. The underworld. Hand over your known, a shift is near. Take a leap, your journey is clear. Yes, you have so much unseen help on so many different levels, so many different planes, here on earth, up in the heavens, down in the underworld. It's like, it's not just, when I say it's like the entire universe conspiring in your favor, I'm not talking just about like source energy. It is the light, it is the darkness. It's literally everything is conspiring in your favor right now, and it is just up to you to act and put your intention into it. I don't know where that little fluffy came from. Anyways. Okay, spirit world, omnipresence. Yep. Yeah. No, this is just such a strong message here. Milky Way, spirit road. Oh my god. There are people that will help you with this that like the forest support. Yeah, okay. There are people that are helping you with this that don't even, it's like, what a pure good soul you are has it so that like there are even people that don't necessarily agree with doing darker work that are going to support you in this, because like it's I feel like you have such a wisdom, you have such an ability, like you have so much compassion that it's pushing you to your dark side isn't something that happens very often, and if someone has pushed you to that point, they deserve whatever repercussion comes from that. All right, let's see what the runes say. Okay. I am new to runes, so I am just going to look in our little rune book here to have a little reminder. So I'm going to start with their names because I don't know, I feel like giving them their names first is like showing them respect. Wunju. And then you're supposed to read this way, sorry. Gibo. Lagus. Wunju. Alright, what is that? Partnership. Oh my goodness. Flow. Yup. Enjoy. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like once you take whatever stand for yourself needs to be taken, once you step into your power, it's going to allow for joy to flow back into your life. And if you feel like you are stuck, if you feel like you are halted right now, this is actually why. It's because it's like you're afraid to use your power sometimes for certain things, and it's like you need to shed whatever is trying to feed that into you, whatever tells you there's a right way or wrong way to use your power. You need, that's the limiting self-belief that needs to be done with. That's the outmoded way of thinking. That's other people trying to put other people's rules upon you. This is your craft. You do what you want with it. And once you finally learn to use your power in that way, then this blockage to your abundance, this blockage to everything is going to be removed, because it's like you have all of these great things coming for you, and spirit needs to know that once it gets there, that you are going to defend it, that you are going to use your power to make sure that it is protected by you, that no one's going to come and ruin it for you, that no one's going to come in and take it from you, or make you feel a certain way about it. So it's like this is actually a very important step of your journey, and you might like you're probably flabbergasted by this. You're like, really, this is what I'm supposed to do? Okay. Yeah, and that's the truth that you need to hear right now. My goodness, that was powerful. That was intense. I almost started crying there, because it's like you have no idea what spirit has in store here. And it's like once you give the command, once you let spirit know that yes, this is what I want retribution. Once you put that out into the universe, you're going to be so surprised for it, because that's what spirit wants for you too. They're like, heck yeah, you want retribution. You're letting these snot-nosed, two-faced witches talk about into you like this. Of course you want retribution, and how dare they? Let me put them in their place, honey. All right, so thank you for letting me do this reading for you. This is absolutely magical. This was truly touching. Spirit loves you so much. There are people in your lives that love you so much that you do not need to be afraid of. They consider you like a sister. It was a pleasure being the harbinger of truth for you, and I will see you very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose the green aventurine frog, welcome to your pile. The card that is going with this frog today is Stevus. So we're going to go ahead and look in this book for what exactly Stevus is. 2567, 27. It's page 141. Wildness, fierceness, hunger. In medieval times, antimony became known as the Grey Wolf of alchemy. This was due to the metalloid's unpredictable qualities and its ability to eat away at materials in the laboratory. Gold is one of the few materials to withstand contact with it. For these reasons, this card must be read with delicacy. On one hand, it represents the wild and free spirit that longs to express itself in the world. On the other hand, it represents a fierceness that can turn destructive or corrosive at the drop of a hat. The message here is clear. Channel the Grey Wolf's energy toward creativity. Challenge it to come out from the shadows and express itself. Embark on the creative project or adventure that's calling you, rather than focusing on why you can't. Once you begin, don't quit. The Grey Wolf responds to respect, not repression. Interesting. Okay. I'm getting like a very clear message right off the bat. I feel like there's someone in your life that's really stepping out in like an authoritative kind of way, and you're having like a reaction to that, and you're not sure why this reaction is so strong, but it's like you can't control it. Like the need to fight back is something that you can't control right now, and it's wild, it's feral, it's you will not treat me this way. By any means necessary, you will not treat me this way. You will show me respect. And I feel like this wolf, it acts as like this wolf energy. It really does act as like a protective energy. And it's like the wolf wants to protect you so much, it doesn't want to be controlled. That's why I feel it comes across as so wild. It's like it does not want to be controlled. It's like, no, you might be okay with taking this, but I am not, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do to make sure that we are defended and respected. The world. Okay. Queen of Swords. Yes, okay. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is there's something that's going around that's gonna come around, right? There's this wild beast. I don't have the book for it, but there's a whole story about this giant geese, and the geese, it's like going around, you see it as like this very angry bird thing with these huge fangs that tries to do things, and it's like this animal, this thing is going to be captured, it's going to be slain, and it's going to be done through logic. It's going to be using strategy. It's going to be done, it's going to be like you're going to be able to act very tactfully, yet like every single thing that you do is going to have a meaning, and it's going to be able to manipulate things it's going to be able to make it so that you're able to catch this wild beast. Oh my goodness, it's like the messages are coming so many and all at once. It's hard for me to kind of like word them one by one. Through logic, through strategy, through tactful communication, you're going to be able to keep your crown on this the whole time too. It's like you are never going to that crown is not going to fall a single step of this way. It's like you're going to do it, and you're going to look good the entire time that you do, and it's going to come to a happy conclusion for you. It's whatever cycle needs to end is going to end, and it's going to be like just so happy, so joyous for you. All right, let's see what other information wild beast will be tamed. Okay, that's another message that I just got there, but I'm going to continue shuffling these cards before we continue and see what else what other read I can get on whatever situation you need the truth on right now. Okay. And the last of these. This is a very interesting deck to work with. I love that it's separated into three, and then you read the messages that it comes together with. All right. What do we have here? There will not be energies to meet the challenge of your ideas. Anxiety about your desires regarding short-term thinking and trips. Trouble resulting from the honesty and strength of who or what is around you. Okay. By making the right connections, your willpower, remember, the idea in question, what you think you know about, reconsider. Get your ideas going, do it your way, and now is not the time to. Okay. I feel like there's really not a need to have any, okay. With this need to really defend ourselves, right? With this wolf that's showing up as our defender, I feel like there's really not a anxiety. I feel like there's an anxiety about maybe getting in trouble with something, and there's really no need to have that anxiety. And it's like, hold on a second. It's like the people that are around you, they're the ones that are going to be getting in trouble. It's like the nefarious. There are people with not good intentions around you, right? There's this wild animal that's going around, like some monster just trying to gobble up everybody and putting everyone on edge and putting everyone in defense. They're the one that's going to be getting in trouble, not you. They're the one that is not acting ethically. They're the one that is sending out all of these negative vibrations. And that's what you need to remember here. And also, it's like your willpower is so very strong, and you need to remember that. And you have so much help here. You have so much support here. With this world card, it's like we do have the world, but then we have like all of these forces that are also happening here. And it's like there are just so many forces conspiring in your favor right now. And it's like, don't worry about getting in trouble. Do what you have to do it your way. Don't worry about people being like, no, you can't do it that way, blah 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 blah. Don't listen to other people's limiting self-beliefs. Okay, do it your way. Do you. Okay, and then, okay, so here's the other thing that I'm getting. Okay, so then this animal, this like beast, this wolf creature that's like protecting you, this is a very strong creature. This is like something, like it may even appear as something in real life that is tiny and fluffy, but like in the spiritual realm, this thing is powerful. It is big. It is like a whole constellation up in the sky. It is so powerful. And with this thing defending you, it's like some people are about to be in trouble. Some people are about to be in trouble. They're going to be in trouble in so many different levels, and it's because of how spiritually strong and spiritually, it's not just your strength, it's like the energies around, like your strength is powerful. incredibly powerful. It is awe-striking. So there's that these people have to contend with. It's like there's your power that people have to contend with, and then they have to contend with the power of this thing that protects you on top of that. And this thing is not letting anything go. Like, this thing probably watches you be sad and be drained of your energy, and they're like, oh man, who has done this to this person that I protect? I will not take this. I know how she feels every night that she goes to bed. This will not stand. And it's like, valiantly this thing defends you no matter what. And it's, a lot of people are gonna be, you know, they are gonna have some things to remember, and they are going to have some things to reconsider. And I feel like, okay, so the other thing is there's something that needs to be reconciled here. It's like, you do, yes, you have your manifestations, and while you are probably trying to move forward with these things with as much grace as possible, it's like, no, actually there's something that you need to handle before we are going to allow you to move forward. And it's like, you, whatever is being swept under the rug, whatever is going on there, that's going to come to an end. Sorry, I'm trying to like decipher. There's something else here, but it's like, I'm just not quite getting it right now. Well, I guess we'll just keep pulling in that case. And this is also not like a time to go back on things. It's like, retribution will be had. Now's the time for justice, and don't go back on that. Don't turn your back on it now. Don't pussyfoot around it now. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but I just said it, so whatever. What are they gonna do? Fire me? Bathing in the river, self-care. Yeah, remember also that now is okay. So right now we need to rest. We need to retreat. We will allow the forces of the universe to conspire for us, and focus on our own healing, focus on getting these other people's like negative energy off of us. Forgotten Ghost reunion. We will revisit this in time. Reset. Right now is the time for resetting. Okay, and that's, you know, it's funny because that's like kind of what I was getting, and I was trying to put together like why that was a message I was getting, even though the cards were saying different things. So this makes sense that these are cards that I'm pulling now. Right now, right this second, like, it's kind of like you have to think about it as you are preparing for battle. So this is a time for care. This is a time to tend to your wounds, to bandage them up so that you can forge forth. It's like whatever it is that you are battling with, whether it is something, no, I feel like it is, I feel like there would be a lot of different cards if it was something that you were battling within, and then there wouldn't be like a need for this defensive energy here. I feel like there is something going around that is a bit nefarious. All my relations, interconnectedness. Okay, and it's like there are so many people, there are so many things that love you, not just like on this 3D physical realm, but like on the other, it's like in the astral plane, out there, the other realms. You have so much love, you have so much support through this time, through this challenging time, as you know, stand in your power, as you take authority, as you take control, and really capture whatever this beastly thing is. Pipe ceremony, prayer. Okay, so yeah, I feel like some sacred smoke is also gonna, like, there's for sure a need for cleansing right now, because there is something that is just like sending you so much negative energy. Respect bison and buffalo. But it's like this respect is going to be earned here, right? It is going to be a battle, but you are going to, yeah, just like in this card where she's like taming the beast, you are going to teach this monster how to behave. It's gonna be like, no, 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 no. You're not gonna keep pecking at me with that beak of yours. No, 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 no. The underworld. Hand over your known. A shift is near. Take a leap. Your journey is clear. There's about to be a shift in power. Like this. So with the other cards in this deck, like I was saying before, this giant bird is like going around and like attacking all of these people, and everyone has their defenses up because they never know when this bird is about to attack. There's about to be a shift in energy here where this bird can no longer attack anyone. Period. Intuition. You hold the answers. You know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. Yeah. And let your intuition guide you throughout this process. You hold the power here. You know that. Cauldron. Bewitching, yes it be. Blink an eye, and you shall see. A bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. Okay. So put your intention into this. Cast that spell. Whatever work you do for protective magic, you are divinely supported in this. This is what the divine wants for you. The divine wants you to, this is probably a good opportunity to learn some more about protective magic, to learn how to spiritually whoop someone's butt so that they are no longer a menace to society. And don't feel bad about doing that kind of work either. If someone is behaving like a menace to society, you are not going to get in trouble. And that's why this card, with this, there will not be anxiety about trouble. You don't have to worry about getting in trouble with spirit or anything like this. If you think that there is going to be some sort of negative repercussion for bringing justice to bad situations, for bringing justice to the world, because remember, in defending yourself, you're defending everyone else that this monster is going around pecking at. So don't be afraid. Do not be afraid of using your magic that way. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Oh, runes. We had runes. So I'm gonna go. To runes, they are coming easy to me, but I literally just bought these yesterday. So we're gonna start over here with, well, I'm gonna read you their names. I feel like for some reason I always feel called to read what their actual names are. I feel like naming them, I don't know why, it's just something I feel called to do. So Wunju, Othila, Rado. Okay. Joy, separation, journey. Okay. Here's what I'm feeling the message is. It's like there's some sort of matter at hand, and if you are feeling like you are kind of blocked right now, it's because Spirit wants you to handle this situation. Spirit wants you to learn to defend yourself, and it's like they're like, no, we are going to halt your progress forward until you, like, if shrinking away is one of your trauma responses, that's not you standing in your power. That's not you acting confidently. And this is a lesson that Spirit very much wants you to learn. And through learning to wield your magic this way, you are giving yourself this power. You're not giving yourself the power. You are recognizing the power that you have. You are recognizing how much more powerful than this. Like, this beast is very big. However, you are so much stronger. You are so much smarter, which is why you can tame that beast. And this is why this is an important part of your journey. This is why you're not being allowed to move forward until you do this. You have to learn to stand up for yourself, spiritually, physically, whatever. And you're going to be blocked from moving forward until you complete that lesson. That's the lesson that you need there. All right, you guys, it was a joy to do this reading for you. It was a pleasure to be the medium of divine truth to come through to you. I will see you all very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose the Amazonite heart along with the gold oracle card, congratulations and welcome to your reading. We are going to start by reading for this gold card, and if the message here resonates, you most likely correctly found your pile. So 25, 6, 26, 139. I love that I accidentally opened to 193, which is the 139 with the 9 and 3 inverted. Okay, Aurum, gold, illumination, splendor, culmination. The alchemist's gold is no ordinary gold. It is not found in rings or coins or necklaces. It is a substance buried deep within, sometimes referred to as gold of the wise, philosophic gold, the ethereal stone, or the divine quintessence, among countless other names. For our purpose we seek not the physical metal, but mystical essence within each alchemist. How do we recognize it? It mimics qualities of the metal itself, soft and radiant, and its planetary counterpart, the sun, warm and bright. It's no wonder gold is associated with the heart. When this card arrives, there is something of incredible value at hand. It is marvelous and rare. Cherish it. Get to know its properties and its source. The gold card carries a distinct shadow. If mistaken for a purely physical material, it can lead to greed and excess, causing the alchemists to lose their way. Reverence is the key. Okay, so illumination, splendor, culmination. It's giving lucky. It's like, I feel like there's something coming for you. Some sort of abundance, something very special. And it might, yes, it could very well be like a physical coin, but I feel like there is something very valuable headed your way here. Let's see. And I don't think you're going to see it coming. But we'll see what the cards have to say here. The Chariot. Okay. Page of Cups. Heart of Gold. That's what I'm getting with this one. It's like you're oh my goodness, you're in a really great, you either are or about to be in a really great position. And it's like through your drive, it's okay. The truth that we'll start with answering the question. What is the truth you need to hear right now? The truth that you need to hear right now is your heart is pure gold. And it's like your heart, how golden your heart is, how much of this radiant gold energy you have in your heart space. It is your driving force. It is what is allowing you to make your moves, to drive you to success, to bring you all of the things that you want. It's like, because your heart is so golden and you're putting all of that beautiful golden heart energy out into the world, you're also bringing in so many wonderful things, and they are just, it like something is about to come and hit you, and it's gonna be absolutely wonderful, I feel like. But let's get some more information here. It's like there's some sort of element to you. I think one truth that you either don't know about yourself or have a hard time seeing about yourself is like how incredibly rare you are. Just like this alchemist's gold. It's so incredibly rare. But you somehow magically, mysteriously just possess it. Okay. The idealization of insights to understand what makes you feel secure. Okay. Confusion regarding the wisdom of support, sacrifice, resulting from the understanding of your home base or family. As you did in the past, your highest ideals inspire others with. Okay. Your home base or your family, the rules of be prepared to sacrifice for. Okay. Do what makes you feel secure, get it out to the world, and yielding is the only way to. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think there is a message coming through about exactly what it takes for you to feel secure, and I feel like what makes you feel secure is so different from how you were raised to think about security, right? Like there's probably there are probably these ideas around financing equal security, or financing making you a valuable person. And I feel like because these things are like, these people don't understand the value of like how good and golden you are, your heart is, and they don't understand like just what can be yielded from this divine gift that you have. So it's like they're trying to impose these ideals around like, you need to be a provider, you need to be able, you need to make $1 million just to be okay, or to be anyone, or to make it in the world. And it's like there's a lot of this programming that you are contending with. It's like there's a lot of this programming that needs to be undone here, and it's like there are some limiting self-beliefs that you have about the world around you, and how you interact with it, and how you show up with it, or how you are allowed to show up with it. And it's like you're making sacrifices based upon these things. It's you thinking you can't do something, or not doing something because of these ideals that were fed to you, probably starting in childhood, if it is something that comes from your family. And it's like these ideals of your family need to be sacrificed. It's going to take you showing up and being like, those may be your values, and it's very fine that those are your values. However, those are not my values, and I do not want to bring those values into the life that I am creating for myself. I am very happy with the life that I am creating for myself. Yeah. And it's just, you don't necessarily need to sacrifice the relationships with these people. However, it might benefit for you to have some time away from them. So like this stream of influence that is not to your highest good is at a minimal. And I feel like, so okay, here's the other thing that I'm getting now. I feel like you might not feel so supported because your home base or family has such different ideals than you. And so it's like you feel like they don't support you because they're always trying to impose their values upon you. And it makes you feel unsupported every single time they do that. It's like you keep being like, no, this is who I am as a person, this is what I want for my life. And it's like every time they're like, well, no, you need to get a job that does this, this, and this. You're like, okay, this person does not support me. And that's not true. And I feel like that's causing a lot of confusion for you. It's making you, it brings you kind of away from your true nature. It brings you kind of away from your path as like, it's one thing to get frustrated with it, it's another thing to get frustrated with it and then have also these people imposing these other ideals upon you and you being like, well, maybe I should just listen to what these people say. And it's like, with love and light, they mean well, they really do. However, it's causing you a lot of insecurity, and I feel like that's also a thing that needs to be highlighted here. It's you are such a beautiful person, you are such a great person, you do have so many wonderful things coming to you, you really do have this like boon of abundance that's just headed your way. However, your these doubts and insecurities, it's really coming a lot from all of the stuff that other people are trying to impose upon you that you know doesn't feel right, that you know doesn't resonate with you. Message here is just follow your heart, honey. You know what is best for you above anyone else. You know what is best for your life above anyone else. So listen to that. Dance, freedom. Yeah, set yourself free. Set yourself free from other people's limiting self-beliefs. It's hard enough to have all your own limiting self-beliefs and trying to manage other people's on top of that. It's just not fair to you, in all honesty. Feeding crows, transformation. You are going through a change. I think this beautiful golden energy has been with you this whole time, but it's like now you're finally recognizing as above, so below, manifestation. And it's like the reason that this world around you, like if we, all right, let's take a look at this for a second. Like we have this Page of Cups here with his cup, and the cup overfloweth. And it, like how it comes, it reminds me of the divine source energy, right? It's just a cup full of divine love. And the page is like, oh my god, it's this cup, there's not even enough room in this cup for all of this divine love that I have right now. But also, if we took a look at the landscape, like look at all of these beautiful colors. It's like we got some sparkles coming from this divine, beautiful love. We have this beautiful sunset being then again reflected in this water. And I feel like this is even, this also is perfect to go with this as above, so below card, right? Because it's like we have all this beauty in the sky and it's literally being reflected by this water right here. And that's exactly it. It's like how much of this beautiful love this page has, it's reflected all around that page. Like the page sees it everywhere. The page sees love in the red of the sunset. The page sees the love in the red of the sunset being reflected in the water. The page sees this absolutely everywhere, and because that's what it sees, that's why it's attracting this Chariot card. It's able to attract so much forward momentum to them, right? It's like something's coming in hot here. It's going to give them a lot of hope with this dove here. It's going to illuminate a lot of things with these lights here. It's coming in hot. It's going to be so refreshing with all of this rain here. Yeah. And I feel like this is just going to hit them so hard, and it's like when it does hit them, this page, well, first of all, it's probably going to be very, very grateful for it, because that is the page's nature. Gratitude. They are so very grateful for all of this love that they have in their cup, right? But I feel like there's just something really monumental about to hit you. Tobacco, sacred medicine, reciprocation. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it's like, here's the thing. Because you're putting all of this golden light out into the universe, this golden love out into the universe, that's exactly what you're getting back. Ancestors, spirit guides, your spirit guides love you so much. Humility, wolf. I feel like you are super humble about it too. It's like you ask for so little. You have the power to manifest absolutely anything you want in your life, and you're like, oh man, maybe I could just have just like this tiny little hut out in the woods just for me and my dog, and I think that would be perfectly fine and enough for me, thanks. And the ancestors and spirit is just like, if you wanted to, you could manifest a whole castle right now. We would give you permission to do this. And you're like, oh, I don't need a castle. That's a lot of room. Who's going to clean that? It's more than that, though. It's like you have the alchemist gold, and it's like, I feel like a lot of people would be showing that off. They're like, haha, I'm masterful. And you're like, oh, that's pretty. I don't, you don't feel the need to really show it off. You have it probably. But you're super humble about it. You use it wisely is also what I'm getting there. Okay, nature spirits. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. Yes, the forces of nature are with you on this one. Like whatever it is you're trying to manifest yourself, the forces of nature are 110% with you on this one, because you can't hide from spirit. You cannot hide your heart from spirit. You cannot hide your intentions from spirit. When nobody else is looking, spirit does. And it's like what you do behind closed doors. Spirit knows all of that. And they're just here with so much divine support and divine love. Wolf. Devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. And I feel like once you really do embrace the fact that you do have the alchemist gold here, the fact that you are so rare, that you are such a gem, that you are such a hard thing to find, I feel like that's going to set you free, because you're going to recognize your own value, and you're not going to chain yourself to establishments that aren't offering you what you're worth. Spider, what a wild web we weave, dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. part of this also is a message that I'm getting is like, Spirit wants something to be a mystery here. Spirit wants you to know that you are divinely loved, you are divinely supported. They see not just how good you are, but how not so good some other people are. And there's a surprise in store here, and the surprise is going to be your reward for how cherished you are, how golden your heart is, and everything like that. Spirit has a very special surprise for you, and I can't wait for you to receive whatever it is that you are about to receive. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to do 3 runes. I think that one goes that way. And since I am brand new to runes, I'm going to first start by naming what they are. This one was the blank one, right? Yeah, okay. So this one is Suwilu, Odin, and Anzus, with wholeness, unknowable, and signals. Okay. Yeah, so here, the reason Spirit isn't giving you any signs of like this thing of what is to come is because they want it to be a complete surprise. They want it to be like this most joyful surprise. They want it to seem like a miracle. And if it was, I feel like if it was something that you knew was coming or something that you felt was owed to you or due to you, it wouldn't feel as miraculous. So know that good things are coming. Know that Spirit knows your truth. Know that Spirit knows who you authentically are. And that all of this love that you are putting out into the world, it is going to be returned to you. It's not just going to be returned to you. It's like, yes, you're putting out a lot of love into the world, but if we were to picture it this way, like let's say this is the amount of love you are putting out into the world, it's like this entire Mack truck is going to just come in as the love that you are receiving. That's how much more you're going to get in return. So it was a pleasure being the harbinger of truth for you. I will see you all very soon.